Well, it is 2018. Let's get your fitness resolutions in check. Rich Thaw joins me now, human performance specialist. Yep. Happy New Year, Rich.
Thank you. Happy New
We're
Year
also
to you.
joined by Jess here, who's going to be doing some demonstrations for us throughout our little segment here.
Yeah.
Let's talk about fitness and resolutions. But the big thing, Rich, is that before you can actually work out, you want to make sure you're setting yourself up for success with a proper warm-up.
Yeah.
Okay? Now, guys like me, we do the warm-up and we're like, okay, that was a great workout. But for you, it's a real deal here. Let's talk about what do we need to do for a good warm-up.
Absolutely. So, I mean, not only but the warm-up, but there are a bunch of different parts or segments to a complete workout, to a thorough workout. And for the next 7 segments, we're going to go over those.
Okay.
First of which being today's the warm-up. Then we're going to go over the movement. Then we're going to go over the jumping around, the plyos and the med ball throwing around stuff. Then the strength, and then we're going to go over the cardio or the energy system development. So we're breaking down into parts.
And a nice progression for us here, everyone watching at home. This is going to be a nice progression for us as we move through this, right?
Absolutely, absolutely,
okay.
Yes. So the first things first, when we start, we want to put our body in a good state,
yes.
in a good state of mind, be more aware.
Yes.
So a great way to be more aware of what we're doing is to be aware of how we're breathing.
Okay, people overlook this, right?
Absolutely.
Breathing is super important.
Yeah.
We all do it, of course, but also because it does put us in a right state of mind, right?
Absolutely, absolutely. So you can be mindfully aware of that breath, or just all day I wonder why I'm so anxious and uptight, because you're not taking that mindful breath.
And you know what? Even like fitness apps now, like I've got an Apple Watch here, and now multiple times during the day, it just beeps me and is like, take some time to breathe.
Yeah,
and you tap on it, and it just goes through a breathing exercise,
exactly,
right? So this is a big deal, actually. This can actually lead to some healthiness and mindfulness, right?
Yeah, exactly. So this is exactly how we're kicking off the workout, is being aware of where that breath is going. So Jess is here. We're putting him in a great position. So we talked a lot about that core pillar. So we're taking those hips and putting our hips underneath us. So he has those feet up on the 2 little pads you can put on a box or whatever it is, having something to squeeze against, because we want that pelvis to be nice and strong, close together. And he's getting those hands up. So by having those hands up, he's getting those ribs down. If you can just look at this, you're getting those ribs down right here, as his ribs are down right there. You don't really see them poking up.
Is that the diaphragm? Are we working out the diaphragm there?
The diaphragm, yeah. So that is that air pumping muscle, if you want to call it that.
Okay.
And he's breathing all the way out until he feels his abs, putting the tongue on the roof of his mouth, inhale through the nose, and stopping when he feels the air into his neck.
How much time would you devote to it? Let's say you're going to work out. How much time should you devote to that breathing exercise before you want to start?
I'd say maybe a minute, 2 minutes. You should do 4 breaths, take a break, 4 complete breaths, take a break. So all the way out, all the way in, all the way out, just to kind of prime your body. Okay, this is what it feels like to re-energize myself after I'm tired after taking a set, and then go.
And let's say you're not even going to do a workout. Could you just do that breathing section?
Oh, totally, absolutely.
And just stop there?
I would suggest that multiple times during the day, especially if you're at your desk working, if you're in an uptight job, take a second. It'll help you kind of recalibrate yourself and put yourself back into a more positive, productive state.
Let's go from breathing to rolling. Now, this is something I hadn't heard about when it comes to a warm-up.
Yeah.
What is rolling?
So rolling, essentially, you're giving the muscles more blood, if you want to put it that way. Essentially, you're just waking up the tissues. You're taking your body from a slow, sedentary state and slowly building up to a more progressive, active movement state.
So we've got Jess here on a tube or some sort of tube. What do I call this? Is there actually a medical term for this device?
The anatomically correct medical term is PVC pipe.
A PVC pipe?
I'm joking. Oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay. We'll work it out.
So essentially what it is it's a PVC pipe, but it's a foam roller. So what they're going to do with this is roll all the way from the bottom of the muscle to the top of the muscle. So first he rolled the glutes. Now he's rolling the quads. We're going to go over the most hot or tight areas of the body.
Okay, gotcha. And this gets the blood moving, gets it rolling, gets you in a better state for your work.
It helps open up that tissue a little bit, gets you in a better state, it gets your body moving a little bit, and then we progress from this. He has one more area here, which is like the most tight area everyone gets a lot into, which is those lats. So this, because sitting all day, because we don't really often reach up overhead, we become very tight, and then all of a sudden, hey, our neck, our shoulders get tight.
Yeah, that's
so
right.
Rolling this area is money.
And if you're going to have bad posture all day, it's hard to undo, right? You got to actually work at it.
So it comes full circle about being aware. So, and then rolling the calves also, because we do sometimes stand on those toes.
One last thing for the folks at home, and that is stretching, right? This is the part of the program where I actually can, because I can do this, right?
Yeah.
That's way too advanced for me. At this stage
you
of the
definitely
morning,
can do that also.
At
this stage of the morning.
I totally can do it. But let's do the.
So here's a pad for you.
Okay. Oh, that's nice of you. Thank you. I appreciate that.
We're going to very simply take a knee on the pad.
Take a knee.
For us desk jockeys, I know I sit down a lot here also.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to squeeze that right glute. I want to push both hips forward. Staying nice and tall.
What about my hands? What do I do?
Whatever you want.
If I do this, that looks weird, right?
You can be
Okay.
Superman. Just do that.
Yeah, okay.
Cool.
I can fly.
And sit nice and tall, so you feel a stretch in front of the hip.
Yeah. Oh, do I ever?
That's it.
Okay,
So
great.
that's one of them. Obviously, do both sides.
Yeah, I
The
can do a
next
little-
thing
I
you
can do a
can
little
stick
switch.
that. Stay on your knee. Don't go
Oh,
anywhere.
that same one, yeah?
Yeah. So we can
Okay.
take this left leg. We can stick it out
Oh,
like a
what
goalie
are you
sticking on a
doing
pad.
to me?
Right.
And look at those socks, Rich. Burgers and fries.
That's
what I'm
the
talking
epitome
about.
of health right there. I
Burgers
love
and
it. I love
fries,
it.
folks.
Right. Sit our butt back, and then we'll stretch.
Rich, we're out of time.
Okay.
So listen, at home, the breathing, the rolling, the stretching. We'll
Yeah.
continue to stretch. You can stretch at home. Keep watching. Next hour BT is action-packed. Do not go anywhere. Happy New Year, Rich.
Happy New Year to you.